Yo.
Uh-oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Henry Hood. What's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Just been working out, working, doing real estate, just keeping myself busy. That's pretty much it.
Doing real estate now.
Yeah, doing real estate, man. So,
Okay,
um,
okay.
I just graduated college. Um, in the midst of the pandemic, a little before it, in January, I got my real estate license. So by the time I was finished with school, I just started getting into it. So, that's where I'm heading down now, just continuing with that. So,
Okay, I hear you, man. I've been seeing you on the gram doing some real things, man. I've been seeing you really upgrading, we'll say upgrading. So
yeah.
so that's has this been a passion for you, this whole real estate journey?
Well, so my father's in real estate. My best friend, her father's also in real estate. So, both of them, they're my mentors. So, kind of had a real estate background as far as the family goes. And, it's something I've always been interested in. Basketball always be my first love. I even started snowboarding now. So, I'm kind of doing everything. But, yeah, real estate, I have a background in it. I have people that I follow real closely, what they do. So, I'm still a student, but I've learned a lot already. So let's keep learning, just like basketball. Yeah.
All right, we'll get into the basketball stuff. Relax, player. Relax. Relax. So,
You know,
so
like,
tell me about this snowboarding, man. Because I'm letting you know I'm not going out there. So what's that about?
so me and my boy chose this. His name's Mustafa. He's an artist in Rockland. So we've been going to the American Dream Mall in Rutherford, New Jersey. It's by the MetLife Stadium. They have like an indoor snowboarding thing there. So I went one time with him. I'm like, dang, I like this. So I actually bought a snowboard last week. I got boots, the whole nine. So just been going snowboarding. We got like memberships there, so we have like passes when we go. We just keep going all the time. We got our own equipment. Stuff's expensive. I'll let you guys know that right now. Snowboarding stuff's real expensive, but you could buy it used. So they got a lot of good stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I fell in love with it. I don't know how, why. I don't even like the cold, but it's fun. So went to Colorado recently as well. But yeah, it's a really really fun experience. So
When was the first time that you went snowboarding?
first time I went snowboarding was we're in June now. I think in March. So I just started a couple months ago. Um, I went for the first time, and then I was like, I really like this. So shortly after that, I went to Colorado. Their mountains are a lot bigger. Um, but at American Dream, the mall we go to, it's a small slope. They have the lifts and stuff, but it's still fun. So they have like a beginner side that's like straight down the slope, and then they have like a more advanced side. So that's when you go start jumping off stuff and whatnot, which I'm getting into. So yeah.
So Henry Hood's gonna be out here doing 360s and all that.
Yeah,
That's what you're
yeah,
telling me.
that's coming soon. I'm starting to, the little stunts, the rails, stuff like that, going off some jumps, catching some air. But 360s, I'm gonna take it easy, but I'll be there soon.
Okay, okay. So so is this something that you're looking at where you might try to switch to like a X Games kind of realm?
Honestly, no. And those dudes are no joke. I respect the professionals in every field. So I just do it for fun. I don't do it. I'm not looking to make money out of it. I'm not, nothing more than having fun pretty much. So it's kind of like a hobby, we could say.
That's what's up, man. But how do you go from is your life that boring that you go from like, you know what? I closed on this house. Let me
Uh-huh.
hit these slopes to get this heart rate going. Like, like there's nothing else you could have thought of to get your heart rate going other than these slopes. Come on, brother.
Honestly, it's a mixture of things. So I like to keep a balance. Basketball is my love. Still play. I work out every single day. So the days you see me snowboarding, I've handled my real estate work. I've worked out that day. Those are like my two main priorities. Make sure I work out every day, and I have a planner. You know, I keep with my real estate stuff, and I save the fun for after. But you must have a balance in life, so that's what I do. I kind of have fun with it, and still playing ball too. I go from the slope straight to the court. I've done it before, so yeah.
Yo, bro, hold on, man. You bringing up a lot of basketball, man. I'm noticing you keep
Yep.
going back to the basketball. I know you want to get. I know you're a top dog and you want to get crazy. I know how you feeling right now. Cause we had some conversations before this. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to get basketball talk with you because you and I got beef, and you know we got beef.
Yeah, for sure.
So Henry Hood, I'm gonna run this commercial real quick, and then I'm gonna come back to you, and we're gonna get into the basketball stuff if you don't mind.
Oh no, I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all.
Gotcha. So let me run this clip.
You have the desire to be more? Then More Apparel is the apparel company for you. We believe that more comfort, more quality, and more passion will inspire you to do more for yourself, for your family, and most importantly, your community. Visit our website at www.morapparelus.com to get active today. And remember, it's MOR. Leave off the E for excuses.
Henry Hood. What's going on?
Nothing much. Let's get into it, man.
All right. So when you see this logo right here, man, tell me what you see when you see this logo at the top.
When I see that logo at the top,
don't get crazy either. Don't get crazy because
you ask me what I see. I'm gonna tell you what I see. When I see that logo, I see a team that plays in the VOH league. Then that's it.
Oh, okay. You're getting crazy. All right, we're gonna move on because obviously you just woke up and you ain't saying nothing smart yet.
Nah, I've been up. That's what I want.
So what you think? So now this logo right here, man, the top dogs from Unda Dawgz. I remember you guys. Shout out to Coach Leash, whipping you guys in shape. Our first ever female head coach whipped you guys into shape, made you believe that you guys could go from basically a free agent team, if I'm not mistaken. You started off as a free agent team and went from that year to making the playoffs and bracket busting. That was the craziest thing in that summer. Tell me about summer 2019 when you guys saved me a ton of money by breaking a lot of brackets.
Yeah, so the start of the Unda Dawgz, man, it was I heard about the league kind of late, but I heard it was a big league. So I was like, yo, I need to do this thing. So kind of just put a team together. Shout out to that team too. It really molded us into who we are now. But yeah, that was a tough season, but everyone has those, so you have to make do. Fast forward to the team 2 years ago, before the pandemic. Yeah, we bracket busted. I mean, we're just a hardworking team. I kind of got, more of my guys together. It wasn't really like a free agent team. So, yeah, we just, and I shout out to my brother Ice. He's graduating today. But yeah, we just,
shout out to him.
The thing about us, we just don't fear anyone. So when you talk about these top teams, I'm not going to name drop. They know who they are. That the top teams, every year that,
Whoa, that's how you feel with the air quotations?
Yeah,
okay.
To me, you could be a top team. You could be considered a top team in the league, but you're not on top until you perform. You got to show action. And one of your slogans is "Bring your game, not your name." So I don't really care about the team names, man. I'm here to play. So.
Hold on. So not only did you beat the Bullies, right? Now you want to come here and use my own slogans against me. Henry Hood, I knew this day would come. I knew this day would come, Henry Hood. Shout out to my guys at MTE for finishing y'all off and packing y'all up. Shout out to my guys. Shout out to MTE. Yo, shout out to MTE for packing y'all up, sending y'all home. But shout out to them also for motivating you guys. They really motivated you guys, because since that day, I've spoken to you on and off. I've spoken to I Am. You guys have been hungry since then. So it only makes sense that you go from the underdogs to the top dogs for real. But don't get crazy. Don't get crazy, because you know who's in your division. Do not get crazy. You know, since you won, I've been in the lab doing these. Wait for my revenge. You know what I mean? So just know, you feel me? And lastly, before we go, which is kind of crazy, like you guys might have packed up MTE on the low, because I didn't see their name on any rosters. I didn't see no MTE roster.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that. I mean, I did want to rematch with them. They're a good team. But yeah, I think that, you know, we definitely had a chance at winning that game. They had a lot of momentum going in, so did we. So, you know, they finished the job, and that's all that matters, whoever finishes the job. But I would love a rematch with them, for sure. I would love it.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Any new pieces on the roster? I did like that guy you had, man. I know he wasn't that great of a player, but I like that guy foosball, man. That was my guy, man. He had a lot of heart. He was getting a lot of rebounds.
Yeah,
I liked him, but you got any new pieces? I know you got All-Star Drew Zingas. I know you got I Am, and of course you, Henry Hood.
Yeah.
Steal from the rich, give to the poor. You know, I done seen you flip steals to assist so many times. So, but that's bars, by the way. I'll get that later. But I'll tell my Bronson out still. But so who you got on this roster? What new pieces can we look forward to?
Look forward to my whole team, but to get specific, Tyler McDine, he's from Suffering. Shout out to him. I have Joel Emmanuel and his brother Nate Emmanuel. Joel might not be able to play, but yeah, he's playing AAU, but he's from Suffering too. So I try to get a lot of Suffering guys. Nate is with us now. Bruno Mars is with us. So we have my brother Liam. Yeah, my brother Liam. I played with him at RCC. He was on the team last year too. So real hustle guy, and you know, we picked up another piece, Victor. So shout out to him too. He'll be a big help for us this year. Stretch the floor, but you know, the team as a whole, you know, I believe in every single one of them. So we're ready.
So are you stamping a playoff berth?
Yeah,
Will you be in the playoffs this summer?
Wait, are the bullies in our conference? Are the bullies?
Stop playing with me. You know, stop playing with me. You know we are on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, so yeah.
So did you pick that day?
So yeah, I'm stamping a playoff berth.
Oh, this guy, the disrespect, disrespect Henry Hood. I appreciate it though, man, because you earned it. You earned it. You came through 2019. You were literally the underdogs, 100%. You beat. Who'd you beat to get in first?
Chocolate Factory. They gave us a run for our money for sure. That they're a good team, hustle team, but we pulled that one out. That was a close one. Yeah.
Chocolate Factory. Funny, I'll have them on next. So that's going to be kind of a funny transition that they'll be the next guest. So you beat Chocolate Factory, you get in. Then you're supposed to have a date with the bullies, and we're supposed to pack you guys up, just like it's said on a lot of people's brackets. And then what happens? From your words, not mine.
The bullies, yeah, it's a tough team. You know, everyone we played, you know, to get into the playoffs, tough teams. But, you know, we just had to fight. So like I said, it doesn't matter, you know, who's on your team, how good you guys think you are, you have to perform. And us being the underdogs, we know what it feels like to, you know, be undermanned, but give it your all. So, you know, we had a lot more pieces, and we gave it our all. So that formula together, allowed us to do what we did. So yeah, that's it. Just leave it all on the court.
All right. And then after you beat the bullies, right, who definitely at that time they had everything looking like they were supposed to beat you on paper at least.
Yeah.
Then you move on and you beat the pride. You beat the most prestige team in VOH basketball history. You end up beating Palisades Elite.
Yeah.
What was the strategy into going into that game, if you can recall? Because remember, that's 2 summers ago now.
Yeah.
So what was the strategy going into that game, if you remember? Because I know for a fact, because I got all the sheets.
Yeah.
I know for a fact nobody picked you guys to beat, even if there was the haters that picked you guys to win against the bullies.
Yeah.
Nobody picked you against Palisades Elite.
Yeah.
So how was that even possible in your mind? From your words, what happened? Take me through that, because that was a tough game.
Yeah, definitely a tough game. Even tough for me specifically. I started off really bad. Ended the game really well. I kind of caught some fire towards the end when we needed it. But the game plan, I know they have Ian Perez. That dude, I don't know how, he just gets rebounds all day. So, shout out to him. But I know, they're just a real seasoned team. They played together. They have the experience and the chemistry. But our game plan was really, try and keep Perez off the boards. I know they have all the shooters, SoCal and all them dudes. So, yeah, they just really, well-balanced team. Because they kind of remind me of, the Spurs, but
Yo, it's funny? I say that all the time.
Yeah.
I like that. That's so funny. That is the same description I give that team. They just come to work. They just get it done. It doesn't look flashy. It doesn't look fancy. But before you know it, you're down 10, 15, and they're just going home.
Yeah, so the game plan pretty much, try and contain the shooters, make sure we close out under control, and keep Perez off the boards, which Drew did a pretty good job of doing. He's a really good player, and they're shooters. They got a bunch of shooters. But yeah, it was really kind of run them off the 3-point line and control the boards. And I feel like we had once we did that, we had a really good chance. So
I'm going to say it like this before we get into what happened in the next round. I'm going to say it like this: If Drew Zingas plays to an MVP level, then I can agree that you guys are going to be a very serious team in this thing. If Drew Zingas doesn't get it right, because there's a ton of guards. Let's just keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Every night is going to be a dogfight with the guards, right? Yeah. So what's going to set all apart, all the teams, is what skilled players you have in those other positions. So with Drew Zingas, I feel like if he can elevate himself to a an MVP type level, I think you guys have a fair chance, just like anybody else. If not, then you guys are just going to be in the bucket with the rest of us trying to get out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
next round now.
Mm-hmm.
Next round was after you pull off the W and you guys run to the camera and the intensities in your eye. I remember shout out to Insatiable, because I remember it like it was yesterday. I see y'all with I told y'all, right? Y'all feeling hyped. Y'all go to the board. Y'all take PE off the board.
Yeah.
This is crazy, right? And then you got a date with Team Spirit by themselves. You already know what's going down. Yeah. Anytime you heard that, you already knew.
Yeah.
So take me through that, man. What was it like going through the gauntlet, playing against friggin' Ricky McGill, a.k.a. Ricky the Real, and then playing against the alpha dog, Brian Griffin, on the same roster with the glitter, well, not even glitter, with a chemistry of guys like DL, and then you had, Divine, the lay god. Then you had the boogeyman. So they had other pieces to complement that piece. Bro, that was a game. That was a dog fight, man. Tell me about it. So from your perspective.
Yeah, so that game, I was super excited for it. They're a really good team. Alpha Dog Brian Griffin, he had hell of a game that game. So I think that was the real, turning factor. in the game. I know, Ricky, really good player. So shout out to him. But yeah, like I said, we matched up and, we just gave it our all. Ricky had a really good second half. I remember the game like it was yesterday because I wish I could just replay it one more time. But yeah, he started off really hot in the second half. Ended up, they won by 8 points, but we are kind of out of sorts as far as calling timeouts and stuff. So shouts out to Misha. She will be back this year. But I feel like, if we had a little bit of coaching, it's hard to coach.
Wait, hold on. Misha's coming back?
Oh, she's coming back. Yep.
All right, that just jumped y'all a couple notches. I can't front. With her coming back, that just jumped y'all a couple notches. Shout out to Meech, man. Coach Meech, first female head coach, VOH League history, still doing it. Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, so
my fault to interrupt. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, me too. And so I just wish that we had Misha there, on the sidelines to, help us out as far as timeouts and stuff. But they played hard, we played hard. But I know they had that whole thing, the yelling and the clapping, that that stuff doesn't faze me. It doesn't faze all that the clapping and stuff, doesn't faze us. But they pulled out the win, so congrats to them. But it was a dog fight, man, and that's what we wanted. We wanted that high intensity game. We got it. So
okay. So now we're getting into this summer.
Yeah.
Are you ready? What's going on with the top dogs? Lay it all on the line. Any predictions? I'm just going to ask you one question. Do the top dogs believe that they win a championship this summer?
I'm going to answer on behalf of all of my team, yes. What have we been up to? Pretty much everyone just working out. We get together sometimes. I am's away at school. Like I said, he graduates today. So congrats to him. He'll be back next week. Yeah, so just getting in the gym. Everyone's getting in the gym, doing what they have to do. But like you said, it's a real guard-heavy league, a lot of tough guards. So we need to make sure we separate ourselves. And then on top of, having Drew Zingas too would be a big help. So, I've been getting in the gym, getting myself back in shape. I am the same thing. Tyler, Nate, Liam, Rashad, Celeste, all them dudes. So, we're all getting in the gym and doing what we have to do because we're ready.
I like the Bruno brothers, man. I like those guys. The league don't know nothing about them yet, but once they start going, that's going to be a problem if you got both.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we're ready though, for sure.
Well, hopefully with all these suffering connects and suffering contacts, I can get one of these suffering restaurants to do a little situation so everybody that can't make it to the gym, they can watch this from there from our new broadcasting system. So I think that would be a good look. And then, of course, we got to get my man Marcus Charles to perform at least once. I gotta check my budget, because Marcus Charles, Marcus Charles is a little up there now. I've been seeing the quality of his videos. I've been seeing what he's been doing, and if I'm not mistaken, I know I can read. I could have swore I seen you in some credits. What's going on with that? Am I lying?
Yeah, no, you're not lying. That's my brother. So, we've been working really closely. And this is it will be a surprise to everyone, but I am his manager now as well. So, yeah.
I knew I wasn't lying about you, man. You out here, Henry Hood. I see you, man.
The credits you've seen were just some creative direction. He's an amazing artist, so he does things his way, but he's now open to taking input from others, so which is really important as far as your growth as an artist. So he he gives everyone the credits, creative direction, whatever they contribute to the video. So shouts out to him, but definitely I know he'd be down to perform, so let's do it.
Well, we're doing our part with the VOH Play Hits playlist. We spin his songs repeatedly. I even remember his pops putting down on me and giving me a Marcus Charles T-shirt. You know,
Yeah.
so I got one of the old school joints. So I'm glad to see his growth. I'm glad to see how his music is growing tremendously. He's always representing the town in the songs. He's a good guy that just wants to be heard. So I really, really can't wait to hear what's new coming from that camp. Is there a name for the label or the management team or anything?
No name for the label yet. You know, just doing business under Marcus Charles, but yeah, so he's you know, pretty much just working, and the management thing kind of just came about a couple of days ago, honestly. So it's not something that, yeah. So
That's funny.
definitely partner together. You know, where he lacks, I pick up, and vice versa. So you know, that's my brother, so we help each other any way possible. So that's pretty much it.
I mean, that's an incredible artist, and he's going to be in good hands because you're very business savvy. I'm sure you read a lot of paperwork, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to get no bad deals.
Yeah, not at all.
All we ask is on the back end, push the playlist, and we'll push each other. We'll actually be moving on the road and doing a lot more things on the road, so that'd be a great look if we could, you know, put that together when we're out of town, have him come perform one of our shows as well, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so definitely be down to do that, and you know, just let me know when the shows are happening.
Yeah, I got you. Wow, Henry Hood, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta give credit.
Yeah.
You are a mysterious man that wears a lot of hats. Wait, actually, since you wear so many hats, I gotta ask before we go: are you Jamaican?
No, I'm not Jamaican.
What's your nationality, Henry Hood?
I'm Haitian and French.
Woo! Super hustler.
Yeah, my grandfather is French, and then my both my parents Haitian. So yeah.
Oh, so you're a hustler for real. I see it.
Yeah.
Don't let the light skin fool you. I see. Okay.
I speak Creole, a little French too, but that's for another segment. So that's it.
All right, save that for the ladies, Henry Hood. I don't want to hear none of that. Save that for the ladies. Anyway, tell the people where they can find you. Let the people know where they can find you, especially within the real estate world, because I know you're moving with them.
So
but let the people know where they can hit you up.
You could find me on Instagram. I have two Instagrams. My main Instagram is RMW_H-Town. And my real estate Instagram is _Realtor Raymond. That's REALTOR and Raymond, RAYMOND. My website is just Henry Raymond at randrealty.com. And Twitter, you know, I don't use it too much, but H_RAY24. So that's where you can find me. And my LinkedIn is in my Instagram bio on my real estate page. So if you want to go on LinkedIn too, you can go there too. No problem.
Okay. So you got a lot of ways for people to find you. So there's no excuse. Nobody can say they didn't see you. Nobody can say that they tried. Nah, you got a lot of avenues to find this man if you're trying to do business. So once again, Henry Hood, on the business side, you always go with me, brother. On the court, it's war.
Of course, always. that'll be one day till you want to just, you know, be a part of Underdog. So you know, we'll figure that out, man.
What? Come on, man. First of all, look, I want to end this on a positive note because, you know, foreshadowing, you're probably not going to make the playoffs because you got number enemies on it. You got, think about this. Ricky McGill is in our conference now, right? You got the Bullies. You got Palisades Elite. Now we're all in the same division. Summer 2019, we weren't all in the same division. So now you're going to have to, like, really, because remember, I think you were in the South Division last time, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, welcome to the North Side. You heard?
I'm happy to be here. So, and you know, you mentioned.
We'll see. All I'll say was we'll see by Game 6. You know how you feel about the.
Nah, man. Look, I want to be a part of the North Conference. So, yeah, you know, you're naming a lot of teams and players, but I already told you that still doesn't faze me. they got to perform on the court. That's all that matters. So, you know, the names where you played, you know, none of that it doesn't concern me. So, that's it.
That's why I like guys like you, man. Stay level headed, and not only name drop, so you understand like they're coming back for revenge.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming back for blood. You feel me? So just understand. I know you got the dog on your logos and all that, but when them real dogs come out, because them dogs do bite. You heard? Shout out RIP my man DMX. All right. So just to let you know. Nah, all jokes aside. I'm looking forward to this because I know your roster is solid. So there's going to be first of all, the North Division, both divisions this season, there's no excuses, there's no drop-offs. It seems like there's pretty much pro levels on every team.
Yeah.
I noticed that on the rosters, there's a lot of friends and a lot more hoopers. So either way we look at it, it's going to be a dogfight to the end for either of us, whether it's the Bullies, whether it's Top Dogs, whether it's anybody in any conference this summer. It's really crazy. So once again, Henry Hood, it was great speaking to you. I hope that we can be friends after the season's over.
No, we'll be friends. But you know, shout out to Brad, VOH. You know, more too. You guys have a great league going on. Love to be a part of it. Always great energy. And yeah, you know, we just keep, you know, this culture going. But it's a really amazing league. So if you haven't heard of it, you know, I would tap in. And it's too late now, but next year you get a roster, and man, this league is great. So, you know, shout out to you, Brett, for having me up here too. And I'm looking forward to the league and, you know, the playoffs. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Thank you.
I appreciate that. But before I go, shout out to the Blast Podcast. Shout out MO Apparel. It's Productions, Last Gaming, 24 Hour Baby, and anybody else involved that I missed. Sorry, but shout out to you too. And we're going to get this thing going. Henry Hood, Top Dawgz. See you guys soon. Thank you for this great interview. Can't wait to post it and let the people see it.
All right, no problem. All right, take care, man. Appreciate it.
Peace out, brother.